Reception, how are you? I hope you're keeping happy and safe inside your home. I was just about to have some breakfast this morning, some cornflakes, when I had an idea. These cornflakes reminded me of the story that we're learning about at the moment with Mrs. Starkey, a lion in my cornflakes. And then I started thinking, could I pour a lion a bowl of cornflakes and would they actually eat it? Stop the video and have a think. Do you think a lion would eat a bowl of cornflakes?
Here is a lion eating meat. A lion is a carnivore. Carnivore. Do you remember what a carnivore is? Stop the video if you need some time to think. A carnivore is someone that only eats meat. We learned about another animal that was a carnivore. Can you remember what animal it is? A tiger. Well done. A tiger is also a carnivore. Now, stop the video because I have a question for you and it might need some thinking time. How much do you think a lion eats in a day? We eat 3 meals a day, so we have breakfast, lunch and dinner, and maybe you might have some snacks in between. How much do you think a lion eats in a day? Stop the video and have a think. So, this might look a little bit confusing, but I'll explain. A lion eats 24 pounds of meat. Now, when I say pounds, you might have heard of pounds as in money. I mean pounds as in weight. So maybe in your bathroom or somewhere in your house, you might have seen a weighing scale. We had ourselves weighed by the nurse right at the start of reception, where we stood on the scale to see our weight. If you go into your cupboard, there might be a bag of sugar, or maybe you've held a bag of sugar before. It can be quite heavy. A bag of sugar is 2 pounds. So if you imagine in your hands holding 12 big bags of sugar, 12, that is 24 pounds, and that weight is how much meat a lion eats. That is very heavy, which means a lion eats a lot of meat. Here are some of the animals that a lion likes to eat. I'll show you the picture on the screen, and I want you to tell me, do you know what the animal is? Here's your first one. What is this animal? It's a zebra. Well done. Let's see the next one. What about this one? What does the lion like to eat? An elephant. You're right. Now, an elephant's pretty big and weighs a lot more than 24 pounds. So basically, a lioness will hunt the elephant and share the food with all of her pride. Do you know what this animal is? We might have talked about it before. A buffalo. If you got that one, well done. And if not, it's okay. Don't worry. This is a buffalo. What about this animal? This animal has a very long neck. Do you know what it's called? It's called a giraffe. Well done if you got it. And this is the last animal that I have a picture of that a lion likes to eat. What's this animal called? It's got a horn right at the end of its nose. A rhino. Well done, everybody.
A lion eats so many different types of food. Well done, everybody. We've learned so much about the diet of a lion. I'm going to show you something that might be a little bit tricky, but if we have amazing listening ears, we are going to do fantastic. Are you ready? We are going to learn about food chains. Food chains.
So a lion is at the top of a food chain. Now when I say the word chain, I don't want you to think of a chain like's on my screen. This chain is something that you might have made before in nursery or maybe made at home for a party. No, a food chain is this. It looks a little bit like a circle. Bear with me, reception, because this one might be a little bit hard, but I know that you can do it. A food chain is basically the cycle of life. It starts off with grass, as you can see on the food chain. Can you take your finger for me and point to grass? Let's point to it together. I'm pointing to it. Are you pointing to it? Well done. Now, Move your finger up to what looks like a reindeer, but it's actually an antelope. The antelope eats the grass because the antelope is a herbivore. Now, if a carnivore means you only eat meat, what do you think a herbivore might be? Stop the video and have a think. What do you think a herbivore is? What did you think it was? Maybe you could have someone in your house record you telling me what you think a herbivore is and upload it to Tapestry so I could see. A herbivore is an animal that only eats plants. So they'll eat leaves, they'll eat grass, but they won't eat any other animal. So the antelope eats the grass. And if you take your finger and move it over to the lioness hunts the antelope. Because the antelope is meat and a lioness is a carnivore. The lioness doesn't eat grass because grass is a plant. And what do carnivores only eat? Tell me. You're right, carnivores eat meat. Now you might be wondering what that pile is at the bottom. Take your finger and let's go round the circle even more. When a lion dies on the grass that it dies on, its body will become a part of the earth and it will help the grass grow. So if you take your finger and move it over to the grass, you then see the grass and the cycle starts all over again. Will we do the cycle one more time together? Let me see your finger and let's do it together. We have grass. Well done, point to the grass. Antelope, move your finger up. Lion, or lioness in this picture, move your finger along. And then soil, move it down. And go again. Grass, antelope, lion, soil. Well done, everybody. Here is a food chain. Not a lot of animals eat the lion, so the lion is at the top of the lot of food chains.
Now, I want you to stop the video and get a pen and a piece of paper. I want you to draw me a food chain. Now, we talked about a couple of different animals that a lion likes to eat, and all of those animals are herbivores. Let's say that again together. Herbivore. Herbivore. Do you remember what a herbivore means? A herbivore is an animal that only eats plants, meaning grass or leaves will always be at the start of your food chain. You can then choose one of the animals we talked about in the video to be next on your food chain. And then of course we need the lion. And to finish it off, you can draw the soil to complete your circle. On Tapestry, I'll post a video of a song called The Circle of Life from the Lion King, which will be able to talk a little bit more about food chains. But stop the video, off you go and draw your food chain. I can't wait to see them. So hold up your food chain and let me see. That is a fantastic food chain. Get that uploaded to Tapestry and then I can send you a little message. Now, let's look a little bit more again at cereals, because we started this video with the question, would a lion eat a bowl of cornflakes? What do you think? We looked at cornflakes and cornflakes doesn't have any meat in it. Do you think the lion would eat it? Stop the video and go tell either an adult in your house or at your favourite teddy bear what you think. Off you go.
Now let's get back to talking about cereal. Do you remember the cereal I was eating at the start of the video? You're right, some cornflakes. I've got a picture of lots of different cereal. Have an opportunity to stop the video and point to a cereal that you might recognise. Maybe you eat it in the morning, or maybe you eat it as a little snack in the evening. Stop the video and see what cereals you know. How many can you name? Off you go, stop the video. Were you able to name a lot of them? Well done. My favourite cereal on this screen would definitely have to be the Rice Krispies. I really like that cereal. What's your favourite cereal? I have an idea. Why don't you write it down for me? Or maybe take a picture of you next to your favourite cereal and put it on Tapestry. Now, All this cereal has given me an idea.
We've done so much work in this video, but it's not over yet because I have one more challenge for you. No, a lion wouldn't eat cornflakes because cornflakes isn't meat. However, there isn't a market for meat-filled cereals. I don't know about you, but I don't think it sounds very tasty, having meat and milk. But maybe you might disagree. I want you to create a cereal for a lion. Now no, I don't want you to have to actually cook it. I want you to design a cereal box. So, in your cupboard, you might have cereal boxes waiting to be emptied. Or maybe in your recycling box, you already have an empty cereal box. I want you to get a piece of paper, and on your piece of paper, I want you to design the front cover of a cereal box. You'll have to give it a name, you'll have to decide the ingredients that's in it, and you'll have to design a picture on the front of your cereal box. Take that piece of paper and stick it on the front of a cereal box, and suddenly you have your very own lion cereal. If you want to be very creative, have a little look at advertisements. I'll share some on Tapestry so that you can see the ones I've been looking at. And I want you to make your own advertisement for your cereal. I'm so excited to see what you come up with for reception. You have so many things to do, so I know that you're going to be super busy. Stay safe, take care, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye everybody.